my Skype interview with Matt, he felt the same way. He thought, if I can be positioned in this freak show arena, maybe eventually we'll start to be cast just because we're damn good actors and actresses and not because of our bodies. So I do think there's a future for it, and I think that the more disability studies becomes a really, I think, vetted scholarship arena, I think you will see more of these kinds of shows that explore the body in all of its different forms, and not in a subjugated way either. So.
Can I put it really quick? It's my hope from it actually that a number of performers with physical anomalies will strive to be better actors. Because the truth of casting things, a lot of time they just, I get called all the time like, we just want midgets. I'm like, well, that's not, and I know plenty of people with physical anomalies who are horrible performers, and I can't use them. I got an email from a lobster girl in Ohio, but it was like, look, here's pictures of my hands, I'm a lobster girl. I'm like, that's great, but
can you act?
What do you do? That's not because I'm personally myself, and I think a number of the modern showmen that I know are not used to, do not want to just exploit people. I'm not interested in exploiting freaks or women or people of color or anything. I want people to see you for who you are and for your talent.
And I'll add to that. In the exhibit that we created for Milner Library, I worked explicitly with our university's Office of Disability Concerns because I wanted to make sure that that voice was present. And one of the exciting things that we found in bringing in students who had never thought about this topic before American Horror Story and seeing the long history, we had materials dating back to 1632 in our exhibit, looking at that long history of the gaze upon physical abnormalities. It opened conversations that we had never had before with our students, and not just about the visual abnormalities that we typically associate with freak shows, but extended the conversation to all sorts of disability and really should it be viewed as a disability, and the idea of abling the disability. So it's a great starting point for so many conversations.
Well, thank you for your questions and observations. We're going to have a presentation now.
5 minutes, great, this is perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope somebody is filming this, but here's what we're going to do. Something amazing, something astounding right here, right now, in front of all of you. If at any point during this performance you cannot see from where you are, I want you to move to where you can. For those of you sitting in the back, you're not safe back there. Some of you luckily have eye protection, so you'll be in good shape. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am your Right Reverend Tommy Gunn, minister of the macabre, parson of the phantasmagorical, the apostle of the appalling, the vicar of victimization, pastor of the pastiche, certainly object of your affections. Your girl's been checking out my ass the entire time I've been up here, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since we have an older audience, we need not be family friendly. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now, to do this first act, ladies and gentlemen, this particular peculiar act, I need a volunteer from the audience. I'm looking for a young lady firmly over the age of 18 with low moral values and hardly any self-respect. There's so many to choose from. No, you're filming. You can't. Too obvious. But you, come on up here, Marty. Let's go. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Bring her up to the stage. Well done. Stand right here by me. You're a darling. Now, what's your name? Nobody cares. This isn't about you. Right now, this is about me. Now, here's what we're going to do. It's a classic act of the Carnival Sideshow. It's called The Human Blockhead. Made very famous by the one and only Melvin Burkhardt, who has since passed beyond us now. We keep his memory alive every single time we do it. It's very simple. It involves just two simple tools. I'm not talking about those two guys over there. I'm talking about this. 1 6-inch long steel spike, sharp on one end, dull on the other. Much like this conversation. And absolutely, positively real. Brenda, take this in your hands. Verify for yourself and everybody here. It's a real steel spike. That it doesn't bend. Try to bend it. It doesn't twist. Try to twist it. It does not collapse in any way. Is it a real steel spike? It appears to be. Yeah, that was great. You did so well. Here, I need you to grab my wood. You've done this before. Excellent. All right. Take a good look at that right there. What she holds in her hands, ladies and gentlemen, one genuine hickory handle 13-ounce claw hammer. Look at it. Make sure there's no mirrors, no rubber, no trap doors. Absolutely, positively knocked it on the ground there a couple times. Show everybody it's real. Careful, it's a rental. All right, all real, yes?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's how this act works. We take this 6-inch long steel spike, pointy end first. And with this genuine hickory handle 13-ounce claw hammer, I will drive the spike directly into the center of Betty Sue's skull on the count of 3. And 1, 2, at all these people. Look at them right in the eye. None of them care enough about you. Not even the person you came here with. You should be ashamed. What's more, all you people I thought were academics, nobody jumped up and said, no, stop, don't. That's not the center of the skull. My friends, I mean, this is popular culture, not biology, but let me help you out. This is the top of the skull. This is the bottom. Makes the center of the skull where? Right where the nose is. We're going to take this 6-inch long steel spike, pointy end first. With this genuine hickory handle 13-ounce claw hammer, drive the spike directly into the center of the skull through the nose. It hurts a lot. Luckily for you, we only hurt the ones we love, so obviously I'll be doing this to myself. Take a good look. I will place the spike against the side of my skull. You can see the pointy end goes all the way back into the brain pan. So one wrong move, one mistake, the pointy end could go into my brain, damaging me irrevocably. Unless my parents were right all those years, there's really nothing there. You get that a lot, don't you? It's because you're blind. All right, watch closely. Couple taps to get it started, right like that. And once started. Didn't expect to see a guy get hammered this early today, did you? No, not even in New Orleans. Look, I'm getting nailed on stage by Bonnie. Wait, hit something soft. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Pretty impressive, yes? Woo! And amazing. Don't let me start laughing. I'm shooting out, put that guy Earl's eye out right there. I think you'll feel bad, won't you? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, is only half the act, right? Because everything that goes in must come back.
Ow.
No, you gotta say it like you mean it. Everything that goes in must come back. Ow. Correct. You want me to pull it out, don't you? Ladies, here's my advice for you. When a gentleman asks you if you want him to pull it out, the answer is always what? Yes. All right. The right tool for the right job. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the pliers, use both hands, it makes it bigger. You're gonna take those pliers in your hands. Serious about the left? Okay. You're gonna reach right up. You're gonna grab the head. Grab the head. Of the nail. We're going to pull it straight out, not side to side. Straight out. Ready? All right.
Is there a doctor?
No, I'm sure there are several.
What kind of doctor?
That was good. Hey, I'm gonna use that. All right. Go ahead and reach right up there. Grab that nice and gently. Make sure the people in the cheap seats can see back there. There we go. I'll pull. Ladies and gentlemen! Sorry, I thought it was some blood, but it's not. Blood got it. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause? She gets one of our exclusive Freak Show Deluxe stickers, the very kind like that I happen to have in a bag for sale after the show. Right there you are. They look great on police cars. That's what I heard. How about a big round of applause for Bonnie, please? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and attention. I turn it back over to our lovely host with the most. It's Stacy, everybody. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you so much. What a great way to end our 3 panels. Thank you so much, Thomas. And obviously, you can go on YouTube, go everywhere.
FreakShowDeluxe.com. Pick up your phone right now. Go to our Facebook and like us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the journey with us. We've certainly enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
That was fun. I'm not kidding. I have